All right, so today I've got Suzie here. First of all, my name's Molly Van Marth, and today I've got one of my clients, Suzie, here. Suzie just wrapped up her first 3 months working with me. She kicked butt with her program and decided that she's wanted to continue, which is great. But before we move forward, I wanted to hear a little bit of a recap from Suzie. I wanted her to share some of her experience with you guys, just so you can get a little bit of a behind the scenes look as far as what it's like working with me. I just wanted to hear what some of your experience was like, Suzie. So first of all, who are you? What do you do? Maybe where did we meet? You know?
My name is Suzie 𝐤𝐬𝐭, and we met on Instagram.
And as far as what you do, see, you're basically an online coach too, so I thought that was interesting. But what do you do?
I'm the CEO of my own business consulting company. So basically coaching, yeah.
As far as your progress, what have you seen happen so far? So like what's happened with your weight? I will put pictures up on the screen probably right now.
Okay, cool.
Not a before and after, but a before and during. We've got more to go.
Yeah.
But, you know, so far.
I mean, from then till now, I think I lost 19 pounds so far.
Yeah, in 3 months.
In 3 months. But like so many inches, like 5 inches off of my chest area and my waist. And it's just like a huge difference. I really leaned out. Obviously I lost the weight, but I am so much stronger as well. I just feel so good, like overall.
I think a lot of people come to me wanting to create the toning effect. And there's a difference between weight loss, because sometimes people lose weight and they feel like skinny fat. You've definitely gotten the toning effect, which is where you lose all of those inches, because we've got your workouts. We won't give away all the details, but we've got your workouts set up to tone up your body and to add strength, right? Even as you're losing weight. So you're getting the double benefit of gaining lean muscle, which is what makes you look toned, right? And you're losing body fat like crazy. So what were some of the other things that you tried maybe that didn't work before we started with your custom plan?
Like everything. Pretty much. I mean, of course, I'm a woman. I have tried every single diet. I think most recently what I thought would work, but just like did not work for me, was keto, was paleo. And not that those foods aren't healthy and good and what I eat now. It's just that system, that diet did not work for me at all. I don't think I lost a pound on either one of those diets. And then of course in the past I've done it all. Weight Watchers, I think I've done Jenny Craig, I've starved myself, you know, everything under the sun. And I could never stick with anything, because everything was either like really restrictive or just canceling out food groups altogether, and which made me want it more.
Yeah, that's been really different. We've really put more of a focus on what you're supposed to be eating, and that's helped a lot of other things fall into place. And you've done a really good job with that.
Before we started, I was a little hesitant because like I could never stick to anything. So I was like, oh my God, is this even going to work? And like, am I going to be able to do whatever Molly says? And I'm going to waste my time and money. And all I wanted to do was get in shape. I think I remember saying, am I going to lose weight? I don't want to do this. I don't want to commit if I'm not going to lose weight. I am so tired of that. Yeah. So I know exactly what it feels like to like really be like really nervous about that. So from then till now, like, I mean, my mindset is completely different.
Do you feel like the support has been? Because I think that a lot of times when people are considering working with an online coach, and obviously you're an online business coach, so you understand the value of that, but even just hearing how it's been working with me, how do you feel like the support has been with check-ins and all of that? Like, do you feel like there's ever time where you're alone and you don't have access to help, or how's that been?
No. Sometimes I worry I am bothering you too much. No, and I think that the support aspect of this whole equation has been literally like the best part, because, you know, when we're watching what we eat, we're human and we're going to slip up. I slipped up many times, but, you know, just acknowledging it to myself and then telling you like, I just did this and like, I'm so upset. And you're like, it's okay. Just start back tomorrow. Like just for you to calm me down and just be there for me, like to tell someone. So I'm not like sitting with like, oh my God, I'm just a failure because of my diet or something like that. To add to that, in the beginning is like, you know, the very time when I would have probably quit because see, it didn't work again, you know, and it's like, oh, we just have to like do this or adjust this or whatever. And then I would see a few pound weight loss or even a pound and I'd be like, oh, that worked. And now I'm just like getting good at it, you know.
Also, I think another important thing to mention is that you travel like crazy, which is a lot of CEOs can relate to that, I think, with having a schedule that includes lots of traveling. So what has it been like while you have traveled with the diet? Like, do you feel like that's something that's been flexible and travel friendly?
I mean, I've done how many trips at this point since we started? Maybe like 4 or 5, maybe more. I don't know. But yes, sticking to the actual diet is super easy. I just didn't exercise during that time. And after every trip, I still lost weight. and I would be shocked at that. I was like,
and I think that that shows how important the nutrition piece is, because I know also these days there's a lot of focus on the exercise component, which is great, but it's really supplementary to the nutrition piece. And that's always going to be about 80% of fat loss and getting in really great shape for people, which I think people just aren't aware of these days. And I don't blame them, you know? So when all you're doing is a workout program and you're relying super heavily on that, if you do go on vacation and you miss your workouts for a few days, people can totally backtrack. But, you know, because you've got the nutrition down and you've got a plan that works even when you're out of your house, you were able to make progress even on your trips, you know, and even while enjoying fun food. Food from your house. What would you say to someone who's maybe where you were 3 months ago when you were trying to figure out, like, do I make the leap? Do I not? Is it going to be worth it? What would you tell someone who's considering jumping in?
Do not waste one more second of your time trying to figure it out or joining Weight Watchers or something that is not made for your exact body. It's just a million times harder. Learn the proper way, learn what professionals do. The workouts, the accountability, all of that stuff has been so helpful. It's literally the reason why I made such huge progress in such a short amount of time after trying to do everything on my own for literally decades. So I would say, like, do not waste another second. If you want to get in the best shape of your life, especially if you're some sort of CEO and need energy like I do, constant energy, like totally the investment in your health and your diet and your body is like 100% the first thing you should do. And it has changed not only my body and how I feel about myself, but my business as well. Like since we started working together, I've probably literally doubled my business. And I'm sure it's because of my energy, you know. Sure. So, oh my God, this has been the best thing that I've ever done for myself. And I really hope that other people will make the decision to just go all in on their health and do it for themselves as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Suzie. We'll talk soon.